Oh man, my sister from another mister. Absolutely love you, and you really did start inspiring me
so
about food
glad.
again. I was sharing my heartache at losing that connection with food, but you have inspired me. And today, I don't know, you might have been listening to my whispers at night. It's a ribeye steak.
It is your favorite cut,
It really is my favorite cut for a number of reasons. Why have you chosen this steak today?
Because it's unusual. People don't usually buy ribeye steak. They usually tend to go for sirloin or for rump or something like that. But ribeye is really delicious, and it's relatively a new cut in South Africa, whereas the others, we're all very familiar with. But Woolies has any steak cut that you love. So ribeye is one of them. They do have the sirloin if you love it. They do have the rump. They have fillet. They have T-bone, which I also love. Because T-bone's like the best of both.
Yeah, you get a little bit of both.
A bit of fillet, a bit of sirloin, so it's delicious. So I'm going to show you how to make ribeye with a green Madagascan peppercorn sauce.
Oh, man.
And this is great for the braai, because braai day is coming up.
Were you listening to me talk in my sleep last night or something, man? This is on point.
Okay, so if the weather's really great outside, light up the fire. You can do this on the fire. You can even make the sauce on the fire. Just pop a pan on the flames. Okay, so it starts with the ribeye, and this is deliciously aged, 28-day aged, so it's got deep flavor in it, okay?
And you need that for the enzyme in the meat to start softening the meat. That's how you get the most out of a cut, especially a ribeye cut, is you need it to age, and the 28 days is just perfect.
Yep. And you can see this one has got a lot of marbling, which is the fat that runs inside the muscle, which is really delicious.
And this kind of marbling, it literally bleeds into the meat, and that's all that's left by the end of it. It's just that flavor.
Really, really juicy. Okay, so then I'm going to pop this onto a griddle pan in this instance.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do it. Okay.
Can I give you a hand there?
Hang on.
For this ribeye steak, I'll put my hand on that griddle pan. You know I will, eh?
Okay, I just want to put the seasoned side down. So I'm going to season the other side as well. And for me, for a steak this thick, I do it for about 2 minutes aside. Okay. And then leave it to rest, because that's very important.
And it keeps cooking in its own juices, even when it's resting.
So take it off the heat and then leave it to rest on the side before you even think about carving it. Okay.
Cool.
So while that happens, let's make the sauce. Okay. So as I said, it's a green peppercorn sauce.
Madagascan peppercorn.
Madagascan peppercorn. Yes. Okay. So bit
of butter.
Yeah, a bit of butter in here. Just melt it a little bit. And then these are the green peppercorns. They come, Woolies has them. They come sort of pickled in a jar.
Yeah, I like that they've been constituted with something there, but
just drain the brine off. That's all you want to do. And the butter's obviously just for flavor. So we're just going to toast these off a little bit, okay? Then to that we add some brandy, which we're going to... You can flambe, but I'm not feeling that adventurous today. So I'm just going to let it reduce.
Cook off the alcohol,
just cook off if you reduce it, the alcohol boils away, so you'll be fine. And then a little bit of stock also gets reduced.
What stock? This looks like you made the stock yourself.
No, this is just stock that we bought from Woolies.
Oh.
Yeah, you can use
Comes ready made. I love that.
Broth as well. It does. Most things do. Okay, then you just take some cream, and that goes in here, and you let that reduce as well. And then we're going to season this, and this is easy as it is to make actually that green peppercorn sauce that you so love at the restaurants, but you think that you can't make it yourself.
And the fact that the peppercorns have been in brine, they're not going to be like a crunchy, hard little bits in your teeth, nice and soft.
It's going to pop, like the peppercorn is going to pop. Okay, so while this reduces a little bit more, because we want it to have a bit of body, why don't you slice our steak? Can I trust you to do that?
You can. Okay.
I'm going to turn this one over.
How thick are you wanting your slices here?
I want it sliced on an angle.
Okay.
Nice, long, beautiful slices.
I'll do my absolute best. And I see you haven't really dressed this up with too much. Just a bit of salt and pepper. Let the steak flavour itself.
Absolutely. And you know what? When you're eating an aged steak, the flavour is in the meat. So you don't have to mask it with anything else.
100%.
Salt and pepper is just enough. And we've got some chunky cut chips that we're serving it with, and a plain salad. And as I said, the sauce is going to give it a lot of flavour, and the meat itself has a lot of flavour. That looks delicious.
That looks great,
I think that's good. So do you want to pop that onto the plate?
There.
Here we go.
And I know there's not a huge amount of ingredients going on here, but some very key ones going into this recipe. So I'm going to give you the recipe list free of charge. All you have to do, what's going to cost you $1.50 at least. You've got to SMS the keyword steak to 33728. We'll send you a link. Click on the link, and the rest is yours. You're going to have to dress those.
I am going to dress it. I'm going to dress it. I'm just waiting for the sauce to reduce a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, man, it's absolutely delicious. I can smell the flavours. The peppercorns are about to pop in my mouth. But before we allow that to happen, let's go through a bit of a blow-by-blow at how we arrived at this beautiful ribeye. there you have it. It is as simple as that. And now our beautiful Madagascan green peppercorn sauce is going onto our beautiful rare steak. We've got our thick cut chips. This is beautiful.
Delicious, hey?
It's going to bring a tear to my eye. The keyword again is steak. To 33728. Zoe, thank you so much for reigniting my passion for food in the kitchen.
Please don't ever lose that passion again, because I will cry.
I won't. As long as I cook with you at least once a week. Thank you so much, Zoe. Thank you so much to everyone who has been cooking along with us this morning. Now, we've got some great news. We've known this for a very long time. He's one of our favorite people. Now he is officially, possibly, one of our favorite South Africans.